Recorded.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is Phyllis Nash, and we're calling here from Chicago. I am your Chief Sales Officer. Excited to be here this morning with you. Been missing you all week. It is Wednesday already, but I'm going to go on and get out of the way quickly because we would like to bring on our VP of Training and Development. I don't know. I don't see him out there, but I know he is. He is Coach Dan. He is uh, Pastor Dan. He is our motivator, and we get to hear him on Wednesday mornings, which is a flat out treat. I know 10 of you got the pleasure of having a 30-minute coaching session with him, and I hope you guys got a lot, took copious notes, and now putting that class of those 30 minutes into action. So without further ado, I'm going to get to the aside and bring on Coach Dan. Coach Dan, are you out there, and can you take it away?
Hey, Miss Phyllis, how
Hey
are you?
there. I'm wonderful.
I think you didn't kick me to the curb. I've been missing you.
No, I just been moving. But here I am listening and waiting for those nuggets you're going to drop this morning.
Well, I need you to pray for me. Good morning, Akana Land. It is always a pleasing pleasure, more than a privilege to join this call and really just give some insight to add a little value to what it is that you're doing to help you get it done at a higher level. You're absolutely right. I think somehow or another I overbooked. So I've met with 10 people already, and I think I got two more I have to do. I don't know how I did that, but it is all good. One of the things that I have realized, one of the things that I have realized and come to understand from these coaching calls is that people are starting to really understand the importance and the value of doing these parties and the elevation experience and how critical the elevation experience parties that they're doing contributes directly to what it is, contributes directly to their successes. And so, with that being said, part of the challenge, also or opportunity for growth, is how to convert someone that was invited to elevation experience party to not necessarily a customer, but how to pre-qualify them to potentially be a business builder, to potentially become a wellness coach. And so, one of the things we want to do today is I'm going to give you some strategies to help increase your conversion ratio from taking an individual from being a party attendee to being a customer to also potentially properly positioning your proposition for them to be an actual um, wellness coach and joining the business. So let's get started. As I understand it, and what is happening is that as you go through the elevation experience, we go through a sequences of zones, and by the time we get to the final zone, there's a question, basically, or a presentation of the products of what Akana has to offer, and many of these products, of course, is based on some of the experiences that they had while going through the zone. Where there's a few questions that I want you to begin to ask towards the end, because I remember I was speaking with one person and they said to me that as they went through the zones, as one of their potential prospects went through the zone, they came through the zone, and when they was presented with the rate sheet or whatever the case was of products, they they was presented with an opportunity. They said, "Wait a minute, is this a business?" So they kind of really didn't understand. It was an awkward moment, awkward situation. And I heard that a couple of times during the coaching session. So here is how we're going to do that so that we don't just kind of catch people off guard and they clearly understand where it is that you're going. So after the elevation experience, once they get to the zone, then before you present anything, you're going to ask a few questions. The first question that I want you to ask is a question that we talk about all the time. And that question is, are y'all ready for it? Here it is. That question is really simple. How did you enjoy your elevation experience? That's simple. How did you enjoy it? And they're going to go on, they're going to say, oh, it was great, or oh, it was cool, or oh, it was this, it was that, right? And then you're going to ask this question. You're going to say, what did you enjoy the most? Or what did you find most beneficial out of the elevation experience? And they're going to begin to narrow down their thought process. So the first question is a question that's going to give a broad stroke. The second question is a question that's going to cause them to critically think about it, to narrow what they really enjoyed the most, right? What did you enjoy the most out of this experience? And then the third question is going to be, which product do you feel is most beneficial for you and where you are in your health journey? Now, listen to where we're going. We started out with a broad stroke. They're talking about how great the experience was, right? Then we asked, what did they enjoy the most? So now we're narrowing down what caught their eye the most. Now we're asking which product that they sampled is most benefit. Do they feel will be most beneficial for their health journey? Now we're getting them to identify an actual product. But then here we go. Watch this. So what happens if they say, well, Coach, I don't know. They all seem to be pretty good. So now you're thinking about the products, you're thinking about the experiences, and now you follow up. Because I would actually say you follow up. So when you follow up, you're going to follow up with a question, something like this. If they don't give you a specific answer to a specific product, then you're going to go through some of the products that was made available in the elevation experience. For example, here we go. Well, what about the pain cream? Do you find that, and you can kind of look and you can ask questions, do you find that you experience pain in your joints or whatever the case may be from time to time, or aches and pains in your body? If they say yes, then that helps us to direct there. How is your energy level? Do you find that before at the beginning of the day or in the middle of the day, you're starting to lose momentum, you're starting to lose energy? And based on how they answer these questions, is going to determine which product you're going to steer them to. Now, let's say that they pick a product. Let's say they pick the pain cream. Then now what you'll do is you'll go to your presentation pack, you'll go to your packs, and you'll direct them to the pack that has the pain cream, right? Now, once you show them that pack and explain to them how that pack can help them on their journey, because now you're qualifying, you're asking questions that's leading to why it makes sense to actually to actually buy the product. Now, once you get that commitment to the product, your next question is, because now we want to see if we can qualify them as a wellness coach. Your next question is, do you have family and friends that you think can benefit from this experience just as you have? That's the next question. Do you have family and friends that you think can benefit from this experience just as you have? Right? So now they're going to ask that question. And then, of course, they'll say, yeah, of course, I know people. And then what you can say is, well, what if I told you that you can not only help your family and friends by sponsoring your own elevation experience party, but also get essentially 100%, be able to get 100% of your pack today paid for. And then you be quiet. And then they're going to say, how can I do that? And then you're going to tell them how, and you're going to lead them to becoming a wellness coach. And for me, if I was doing it, what I would do is whatever the pack was that they said they were going to get, I'll automatically move them to the top. Once they make a commitment to becoming a wellness coach, I'll automatically move them to the top pack. Now, that's how you would do that. Now, what happens if they say to you, well, coach, or well, so-and-so, no, I'm not interested in that, this, that, and the other. But they did tell you they have family and friends. Then you say, okay, no problem. You sell them their pack, and then you ask for 5 referrals of their family and friends that they can bring to the elevation experience. I'm telling you, this stuff works. And that's how you move a potential attendee from just attending the experience to actually qualifying them for specific products, as well as assessing whether or not they would be an ideal candidate for a wellness coach. And so, because remember, the goal is for you to be able to build your business. And you build your business 2 ways, by getting new customers and getting business builders, by which they become partners in helping you get to the top. And so I trust and pray that information that was shared, remember this, you have to properly position your proposition. You can't just go in and just tell. You can't just go in and just sell. You have to go in understanding where the person you're talking to is at. Where are they mentally? Where are they physically? Where are they emotionally? And you can add, and you only get to that point by asking the right questions. And so this is how you take attending to potentially a wellness coach. Now, I'm going to yield some of my time back because I'd love to hear some of that positive feedback and insight that our midwife, Phyllis Nash, would potentially have to offer in this conversation, because she's always on fire and she always got something and nuggets that she can also drop as well. Miss Phyllis Nash, are you with me?
I am with you, but I think you did a phenomenal job. I'm going to let you drop the mic on this, and I appreciate everybody for showing up this morning, especially you, Coach Dan.
Absolutely. I am here. So thank you, guys. If that's it, all announcements have been given. I want y'all to have a supernaturally wonderful, Akana kind of day. Until next time, as always, prosper.